And we are live. Okay, let's check it.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
I
Need
know,
me to
Yella.
come up with
I
some
know.
for you?
Okay. Well, start off. I think. Well.
Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Well, to start off, I think we should, let's say, okay. So to start off, I just want to check by doing my dailies. Man, I really hope it's not dropping frames. Took a week to set this up. Ooh, bouncy pants. Oh, maybe not. Let's see, am I dropping frame? Oh, not yet. Oh, never mind, this is not what I thought it was.
Gotcha.
Boom. Ooh, more.
Things are about to get dicey.
Boom. Boom. Oh, wrong direction. Boom. Boom. Oh, there's more.
Time to go.
Solidify.
No, my sword.
Okay. And
Busted.
boom. Oh my god, that is so satisfying.
Take it easy.
Okay. Okay. So we shall. Ah, this is the jumping one. Where is it?
Take it easy.
One, two, three, four, and five. Nice. Okay. Alright. Nicely done. Again, are there any drop frames? Hope not. Okay. Oh, wrong button. That always happens, man. Come on. Soul devouring and Mora gathering. Okay.
Take it easy.
Carry Batham. Interesting. What did I even give him last time? Butter chicken? Let's give him pile up. Let's see what happens. Alright, I have to wait for tomorrow's to see what happens. Okay.
Take it easy.
Interested in joining the Light Novel Society?
Huh.
Trust me. It's called
Take it easy.
Come on. It's an easy
So,
build, isn't it?
what is my bitrate currently?
Don't you think my craftsmanship
Oh, it's at 6K.
price?
Okay. Frames look good. Thanks. Is it low quality? What about when I'm using Yelan's burst? I mean skill. Does it look good?
Take it easy.
It looks alright? Huh.
I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
Just a second. Okay.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my Welcome. I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Oh, you can hear me. Alright, thanks. I guess only thing left is to go for the Archon quest, right? Destined encounter. Alright. Let's go for it. Where is it even? Oh, Fort Thomas. Nice, I can get to listen to the music again.
Take it easy.
Ah, this is not the music I wanted. It's fine too.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
I'm that famous. Yeah, you're right.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
A letter?
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
That sounds like a problem on your end.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What?
Huh.
So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Yeah, me too. I'm also
Of course,
curious.
Here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look.
It's... Kaya. Kaya? Okay. It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormos. He's in Port Ormos? Interesting. On official business, lately I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as fated encounter. Ooh. Alright.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Yep. Not hugely surprised.
In the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Maybe. It'd be nice to catch up with him though.
You're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Caribert. Alright. Oh. Where am I going? Wait until 18. Wait, that's not right. Whoops. Ay ay ay. It's still 16.
Good roll.
Kaya should be at
Okay,
Jafar
now where am I
Tavern
going?
Let's go see him.
Ah, I see. Yep. He did say he would be here. Okay.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried
Oh, wow.
every type of liquor we serve.
A heavy drinker, huh?
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Maybe.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
You say so.
You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Tell her,
Not
Paimon.
at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
You terrified? I don't buy
The
it.
truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here.
Oh.
So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Don't tell me you're working for Diona, no?
Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
I don't know. I would rather trust D-Luke's judgment on this one. He does run an alcohol business.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Huh.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Interesting.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before.
What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own and you must be quite familiar with the place. Huh, I guess it's my adventurer's experience talking
Very
like that.
sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
Very young?
Hmm.
Hmm?
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Did you have a bad experience here?
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in.
Oh, okay.
I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Wait, what? Deep underground near Sumeru? Huh? Okay.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined them. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me. It was a short-lived
Okay.
adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story. Honestly, not much.
How much does he know?
The
Yeah.
only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Oh. Hello there. Wow, was not expecting you. Well, I kind of was, but not here. I was expecting to go to Chasm at least before I saw you.
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life.
I mean, your father was also a betrayer, so who knows?
A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
Alberic. Okay.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Okay. Okay, yeah, then.
Tell
Okay.
me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, this is getting interesting.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
What? Huh? Excusez-moi? Huh? Do we know anything about this?
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why
Of
my
course.
father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I see. You are always
I'm
suspicious.
surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a
Ooh.
pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Ooh.
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
What is happening? I feel like a third wheel lawyer.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
Maybe not.
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
Oh, come on, I trust
Either
you.
way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation with...
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
That's exactly what I said.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Ooh. This is... You know what, let's just continue. Let's just continue.
So if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
I see, so there is someone above her. Right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
If I'm completely honest, not really.
The Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Did we?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something.
Yeah. Okay, you suddenly remembered something?
Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
Oh my god. I completely forgot they traveled together. Several centuries
Apparently
ago.
so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Avidya Forest. Okay.
Huh? What are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Let me just quickly collect my daily commission rewards.
Thank you for completing today. Add Astra.
Huh, so it's underneath that place. Isn't that also the place where you can go back into the chasm? Are they finally expanding on that, or is this something else? It might be something else. No, we had to go up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is something else. How do I climb this? Oh, I might fall here. Ooh, I might genuinely fall here. This is quiet. Oh man. Okay. That's annoying. Hello, Julian. How are you doing?
Take it easy.
Welcome to the channel. We are currently playing the Genshin 3.5 Archon quest, Caribert. I hope you enjoy your time.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
I mean, you did cross this place once, apparently.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Oh Jesus, I forgot it's hundreds of years.
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all.
I see.
Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Hey, thanks for the subscribe, Julian. See what we can find. Okay.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there.
Sure.
But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
Wasn't this the Padisara field? Or am I, sorry, the Viparia's field, or am I misremembering?
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps?
Oh.
Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging...
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Knock knock. We are entering. I hope nobody's home.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home.
Oh, okay.
This place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Open door?
Investigate carefully.
Oh,
We must
just closed.
miss a single detail.
This
Yo,
building's
Julian,
pretty
thanks for the
ordinary.
subscribe.
Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look! It's a bull! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
And what of it?
Oh, so it's a medicine bull? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane.
I mean, okay. No comment.
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
Are you afraid of a spider, Paimon? Really? I mean, I would be too. Oh,
A
whoa! This was what was in the promo.
It's broken too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda disappointing. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth it.
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both but we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Noises?
It's not much. Just
You got Zhongli in one draw? Wow, that is lucky, my guy. What the hell? Zhongli in one draw. I mean, I got Yoimiya on 3 draws. But yeah, that is pretty good because this guy, he's such a good comfort character.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh, where is he?
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly.
You maybe?
But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation. And as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it.
Mister, please don't use words that I have no idea what the hell it means, because I do not have a counter argument for that.
Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
I'm sure you will be able to. With all those 500 years of experience.
Guess we'll just camp out here then.
What?
Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
You know, sometimes I forget that Paimon and the Traveler are used to camping outside for the night, because I've never seen them do it before. But yeah, that is actually insane to think about. Oh, it's right here. Oh, I have to physically. Okay.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if
I know,
there's
right?
no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Exactly, and freeloading comes more natural to you than most.
Subject. Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be?
Who knows?
We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
We did.
So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Oh man, I kinda wanna go with the second option, but whatever. Yeah, you do make my day every day, Paimon.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister?
You know, I'm curious about that too.
The stars?
Ooh, we gaze at the stars just like this. and we'd point at the planets we wanted to visit. But man, I want to know what that means. But I thought they're from Celestia. Does that not mean they're off this world?
Wow.
We traveled through the universe always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. Wow, this is so anime-esque. This is the first time we've ever been separated. I mean, it's been a while, dude. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible.
Now wait a second. Paimon understands. What does that mean? Who are you separated from? Now I'm curious about your backstory.
But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, cause...
Thank you,
Alright,
Paimon. Thank you.
It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Paimon not going to bed before me?
Come on,
Huh,
don't say
interesting.
that. Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Alright, good night then, Paimon.
Go on, shoo, off to sleep.
Why do I have a feeling something terrible is going to happen?
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Ainsleif? What happened to Paimon? What the Hello, Paimon?
What a deep
This is-
sleeper. You do... Tear stains. All right. Rest here a bit longer.
What? Paimon? Oh, okay. You think Paimon's gonna be evil? Oh god, I hope not. Oh, I seriously hope not. Oh my god. Stretch my limbs and have a look around. That's butterflies. Why did this... Why is this suddenly a horror story? What the hell? Oh my god. I mean, it's not that I hate horror or anything, but... Jesus, I did not expect this.
Halt!
Oh my goodness
Think
gracious.
You're doing?
Okay, that did not catch me. I don't know what you're talking about.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Excuse me, Mr. Rude Sir. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Oh my god. That voice acting is on point though. Now Paimon's gone. Yeah. You were nearby
What
last night?
business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern.
Oh my god, I love that voice acting.
Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
If you must, suit yourself.
Oh my god! That is so creepy!
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia.
Hey, my name is known throughout all 7 nations. I'll have you know that.
Still,
Or will be anyways.
I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I am no villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
I was out here all night, I'm cold. What is happening?
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in.
Hide what?
But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Come on then.
He kind of sounds like an Abyss Herald. Am I crazy? Oh.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive.
Are you Elon Musk's father? I think you're Elon Musk's father.
How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired. Cole, huh? You know Conria? Who?
Your clothes, your eyes. Oh yeah, what the hell? I just realized his eyes are like... What is that? It's like a primo gem.
Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida. And
Ida?
you are correct. I was once Conrian.
Huh.
Oh, I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct.
Extinct? As in they were wiped out?
And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
Spoken like a true Conrian? Okay.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm.
What? So does that mean you've also lived 500 years?
This wretched curse.
Oh my god.
Immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
Interesting.
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods.
Okay.
We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much.
He's
to
gonna be
bear, but
angry?
Then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release.
I mean, hey, the angrier he is, the more low drops there will be. So, might as well spite him, I guess.
All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode in our bodies decay.
No, it's just like Dane. Yes. So why did some people turn into hilichurls while you were afflicted with this curse instead? Ah, interesting question.
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too.
I see.
Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens.
Uh-huh.
When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality.
So there are many others like you? Question mark?
But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
So who is this hilichurl?
Caribert, my
Oh.
illegitimate son.
Uh-huh. Oh. That,
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me.
So he hated being a noble? Why? Was Kandria like a tyrant country? I don't know.
Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was
He's crazy, yeah.
right.
I mean, living 500 years does that to a person, I guess. Roots were in Mondstadt, okay.
Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
Yeah, what happened to his mother?
She was.
Turned into a hilichurl?
We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it. It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for.
Oh my god.
And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert. Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do.
So maybe Dane met Caribert? I mean, not Caribert, Ada? Last time he came? Maybe that's why it was familiar to him?
Over here.
A crafting bench? There's a crafting bench in Genshin?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Clarity of mind? I think the girl is unknown god? You know, that's an interesting theory. The girl is unknown god. The retainer of the heavenly principles. That's... Okay, I'll keep it at the back of my head. But does that not mean she cursed her own son? I don't know. Let's see. Curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not
Okay.
hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned.
Oh my god.
This medicine requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and...
Oh yeah, what happened to Paimon? What the hell? Paimon? Paimon's just disappeared. We'll never see her again. Taj. Okay. There must have been a reason it was banned, yeah.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now? Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine.
Don't pull me into this, what the hell?
My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this...
What? That's a red Rukashawa mushroom.
Also, do you have any, of, Sumeru's regional specialties?
I do. Don't make me go climb them, thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need.
This guy's crazy and angry at the same time. Yeah, that is an interesting character.
This is the method for making the med...
He's like a mad scientist who's also angry. I'm sorry, what am I supposed to do? Oh, it's a craft. I see. That's what they meant by crafting bench. Like an alchemist table.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustration. Well, the moment has finally arrived. No! I said before that this medicine relies, which means we must pay a... Let's go.
I have a bad feeling about bringing this to a statue of 7. What? I can't bring out the map? Why? Or does it have to be this specific statue of 7? Wait, the map. Why is it all red? You can't go beyond the certain region.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing?
Yeah, it'll be best not to talk.
God of wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises.
I thought you wanted her. Okay.
You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you.
What the hell happened during the Archon War?
You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul.
Okay, at least he sought reason.
My son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads.
No, I kind of wonder what would have happened if I tried to go in the red. Paimon is not here.
Then I bow to you now.
Oh, okay.
I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
Oh, I can test this out. Maybe. This will be annoying, but let's see what happens. I just want to see what happens if I go out of the map.
I shouldn't stray too far. Dane and Paimon still aren't back. I shouldn't stray too far.
Interesting.
Dane and Paimon still aren't back.
Zack has a voice line. Oh god. Gimme. Ugh. Oh, Paimon is gone? Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Take it easy.
Caribert? Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never... Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know. You're awake now, do you not? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please. Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it! But you won't even let me die! I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself.
I don't know what to say. I just want Paimon right now.
The gods of this world.
All I wanted was to see Paimon.
Humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh? You really think so?
Yep, exhaust all other options.
No, never. Yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
Paimon, it's time for you to enter. Paimon? Ooh.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things... I grow, the details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you do it.
Don't tell me you feed your own blood to it. That's why it's red.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around...
Around 2 in the afternoon?
I'll be here.
Why is the time so important?
Caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then...
Oh, at least it's automatic, thank god. Oh, it's not automatic, it's just the time. Okay. What's the point? I still can't write Paimon's not here. Yeah, I just want to see Paimon. And Dane, I guess. So, does Paimon enable us to teleport then, if that's the case? Is she linked to the teleport waypoints? That doesn't make sense.
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he... Anyway, give... I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rain... Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
I think that guy took Paimon. Yeah, I think we are gonna find out he's using Paimon's blood to make the fertilizer. Okay, I knew there was some reason.
Gotcha. No, my sword.
Stabilize.
There's more. Oh lord.
This is order.
Okay. Is that the end of them?
Time to act.
It's usually in 3 waves. I'm surprised they only had 2 waves this time.
Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
Man, I swear he's had Paimon somewhere behind wherever he went. He probably took some blood from her right now.
Next, we
that
pick
was
the
quick.
Mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose.
Yes. Now I'm going crazy.
Sorry. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
Right.
We're here. Let's begin.
Huh?
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Caribert! Oh no! He must have left while we... Come on! We have to catch up with him!
Interesting. Okay. Huh. Oh, that's the wrong button. He's gone into the chasm? Question mark? What if Dane kidnapped Paimon? What if he found out something about Paimon's past? Caribert is finding Paimon? Maybe. Maybe. Honestly, who knows?
That's not Caribert.
Oh my god.
Right. Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Something strange about it? Yep.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems
walking in that direction?
intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
What if it's going to the underground, the upside down city, where all Hilly Churls rest?
Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better.
I don't think there's a place that we haven't seen in the chasm. Nope. Can we go near it? Just follow. Okay.
Did it go in here? Well...
I'm pretty sure that just leads to the other side of the chasm. But, yeah, okay. Somehow we are inside it now. Okay.
What a ghastly place. Has it
What?
always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Why does it look like Enconomia? Doesn't it? This pillar looks like Enconomia. What?
Huh. It looks like they're... worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Fairly familiar. Where are we in the map? Oh, I can't even see the map. That's okay, that's great. Can I backtrack? Oh, it's closed. I don't know how I even got here. Yeah, this is not in the chasm. I don't know how they reached here. What?
Quietly now. Busted.
Oh, we're in a domain. That makes more sense. Are there chests in the domain? I hope not. There usually is. What is this? I'm suspicious of everything now. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, I still have Nilopar.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Dane and Paimon appear out of nowhere. Bruh, this is Enconomia. You cannot tell me it's not. Where is this light coming from then if this is not Enconomia? Oh. Actually, that makes it easier for her.
Solidify!
No, my sword! Quietly now. Take it easy.
Jujutsu Kaisen reference? Huh. Can I fall down? Oh, I probably can. That's a slow door. Wait, how is it even opening? What the hell? Don't question it. Yeah, now this looks like the underground city. I mean the upside down city. Okay. Oh.
I will have order.
Oh, come on.
Take it easy.
Ah, puzzles. Wait, does this teleport me? Guessing not yet. Oh, where did I fall? What the hell? Where am I? Ah. No one saw that. Oh, it does teleport me. Where am I going?
How did I get on the ceiling?
What?
Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
When I unlock something. There must be something on that side, I'm guessing. No? Okay. Only these two? Let's go back. What's here? Okay, this is closed. Yeah, I don't have to go here. Never mind. Okay. This is another teleporter? Now where? Huh? That's the third one. Do I have to bring all three to one place or something? Oh. I see. So now this is upside down. Okay.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
I did. Are these Kandrian runes? Are the mages from Kandria? Alice, Nicole, and those other people. Because runes are usually associated with witches, right? Oh, hello. How are you doing?
Humans, fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
Nice ponytail. Mine is better though.
Do you insist on an audience?
This Abyss Herald is not from the Abyss Order?
Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Huh. Fortune Lector? Wait, that's a Lector? No, it's an Abyss Herald Frostfall. Command Ice and Frost. Decrease the stamina, that's annoying.
Take it easy.
Thankfully I have C1 Hotel.
Rain outlines your fate quietly now.
Ow. So I'm guessing water doesn't do anything. Okay. Shoot out time it is then. I can't see anything. Come here, please.
Stabilize.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's not that bad.
Who was that? He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Mister? What the fuck?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing.
I'm beginning to have second doubts about you.
And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
Oh my god, please 6 feet back. Thank you very much.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Man, you do so well as an academia student. With how curious you are about research. Yeah, I think he's gonna do something to me. He's gonna pounce on me the first second I turn my back to him. That's right, I know I have a nice deep voice, but you're not my type, alright?
I think we've made it to the end.
How? So this is not like one of those blue crystals you've seen before? A defiled statue? Oh, I see. Like Venti's defiled statue. The Grand Thief? I have no idea who the Grand Thief is. What?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down?
Damn it, I have not seen the Grand Thief. I don't know what's happening.
For power that you covet. Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies.
What is happening?
Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
I don't want anyone to shed tears at my life. I have led a fully regretless life. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. What is happening?
When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by perhaps. I am.
What?
I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar. Oh, is that so?
Okay, so what does the mirror have to do with this? He got the power?
Oh, thank goodness. He's still okay.
He's got the power. Don't we still need to go to Statue of the Seven?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this
What the hell did he get?
Right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
Hey, it was a Statue of Seven.
I have to try. No matter what.
Paimon is just chilling, no idea what is happening, yeah.
I have to exhaust all options.
Paimon said I'm not going near another Statue of Seven. That's defiled.
Caribert.
Huh? What?
Papa?
Caribert!
What? He's speaking in English?
My goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son! You see, it worked! Caribert can speak again!
It sounds like Paimon? Who? Caribert?
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Caribert, look at me.
Of course.
How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either.
Does it sound like Paimon? Maybe.
Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Caribert here. No more home. But Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's
Paimon's soul
watching
is in
over you,
Caribert.
protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Operation Extract Paimon from Caribert is a go.
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better.
But why did Dane say this place felt familiar?
Oh, and you have to promise me something.
Am I in a dream? I feel like this all is a dream.
Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Uh-huh.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool.
Now it's
Never
night,
before
yeah.
have I
The whole day has
humiliated
passed.
myself like that.
Where are those
Once a
two?
murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should
A sinner, yeah.
Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about. You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has no matter. Believe what you will. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
This is bad. Was that the true leader of the Abyss Order? What is that comical run? You know, I miss Paimon. I can't teleport. Oh god, that's annoying. Can't I at least teleport to the Statue of Seven? Shroomboar. Didn't kill it. Hey, it didn't drop anything. Your character forgot about Paimon. Yeah. We've never gone on this long without Paimon before. It's like the devs are answering our prayers. Kinda peaceful, not gonna lie. Oh, we are back here.
Take it easy.
We just have to run through the whole place again. Or not.
Things are about to get dicey.
Ah. What?
Busted. Take it easy.
Wait, is this the same place? Where am I?
Quietly now.
Solidify!
Okay, I'm back here.
No. Impossible! What happened?
Oh,
The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
you couldn't have both seen the exact illusion.
That's true.
What is happening?
Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my... It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again.
You're turning into a zealot?
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
Oh, now he's thinking about that too? Paimon and that stone is gone? Yeah, everything is just going away from us. I don't know what is happening.
Caribert? Where has he gone? Oh, no.
Okay.
Maybe someone else came by and found him?
Oh no.
No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state? They'd... Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
Ooh, the mirror.
Oh no.
Wait, the mirror is missing. Oh no, it's down here. It's unbroken? Wait, that's a leaf. That's not a mirror.
The mirror, it's broken.
Oh, that's the backside. Wasn't it always broken?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
Huh? Okay. Interesting. Wow, it's early morning. Still those two are missing. Why do I have a feeling this is a dream and this is actually like Dane's past or something instead of the traveler?
It's his scarf. He dropped it.
What?
Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Seems like a breadcrumb trail if anything. Why would he drop his scarf?
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
Oh, that's forest rangers.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a, hilly?
I asked you first.
I said...
Hey, whoa! There are Hilichurls everywhere.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took...
You forest ranger scum!
You're raving.
Curse you all, forest rangers.
I don't get it.
He'd only just regained his mind. So tell me, forest rangers.
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction.
so I left it alone.
Yes!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a...
Okay. This is getting very weird.
Take it easy.
Oh, now we are at the edge of the map again.
Take it easy.
Wait, up? What? Up where? Up on the tree? Wait, where am I? Oh, I need... How am I standing here? I mean, I'll take it. Up here. There you are.
Caribert! Caribert, stop! Whatever you saw, I told you. We're in a fairy tale world now. Caribert? How could this happen? Come, Caribert. We have to go home now.
Uh-oh. A strange power? Ooh, cutscene?
Papa?
Caribert,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa?
Oh. Wait, what happens if you take the mask off? What?
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
What the hell makes sense? I'm so confused. Wait, am I... What? Huh?
Ah, traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together.
What?
Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. I suspected it was you from the beginning.
I am going insane. What is happening here? I am legit going insane.
Of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us.
Am I the Prince of Kandria? What is happening?
In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar.
Lothar?
Clotar Alberich. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it?
What happened to Caribert?
At long last.
That's exactly what I asked.
With my own eyes. That is no business of yours.
Excusez-moi, I helped you. The fuck are you talking
A
about?
sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner.
What the hell is happening?
Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew.
What, did he become an abyss mage or something?
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become
And
the
so
loom of fate.
I uh,
Sinister. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss.
who am I?
Ridiculous.
Who the hell am I?
That you would bring new strength and hope to Conria.
Did I lead Khanria when I landed there? I thought it was already destroyed when we landed there. Maybe I landed first, helped Khanria, but failed, went into a slumber, and then my sister landed, saw that I had failed, and tried to walk my path? Question mark? I don't know.
To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension.
I was the abyss. I guess I'm not of this world. I guess I do have some powers.
And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Princess of Conria.
Oh, is this the past? I'm starting to think I'm looking at Lumine's past then. What is happening? Why is he calling me princess?
What did he just call me?
I think they meant prince. Oh, okay, Lumine's okay.
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
Tough. I knew it! I freaking knew it! Oh my god. So this was 500 years back? But I thought Lumine was traveling with Dainsleif. Was Dainsleif not Lumine's traveling companion? What happened? But how did the mirror get broken? Then I'm so confused.
Paimon was worried sick! Traveler?
What happened while you were on I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
Oh, so he is the founder.
You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again.
Never seen again?
Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
I see. So after looking at what happened to what was his name again? The kid? Caribert? He essentially sided with him.
You could say that. She wouldn't be the abyss.
Are you alright? You have a trouble.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, The notion of the loom of fate did indeed rear its head during that time.
But what is that stone though? If he is the true leader of the Abyss Order, what was that stone? Is that like the third descender? Because we don't know anything about the third descender, right? We know the first one is the primordial one, the second one who he clashed with. Maybe it's the second descender. And the third one is maybe Alice, I don't know.
And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path?
So they did know each other at that time. Ooh, boy.
Indeed.
Not a happy
Clearly,
memory,
this
yeah.
series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation.
There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
What does that have to do?
You mean here? Well...
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
Oh, is it Caribert's body?
Male and female skeleton, buried together.
A female?
Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
Oh, the mom. Okay.
But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
Oh, wait, what? Caribert is a girl?
What? That's impossible, unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Oh, right, the immortality. Wait, but he can't be killed? Just because he's immortal, he can't be killed? What if he committed suicide? I don't know.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
That's it?
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
He? He? What, the primordial one?
Who's he?
Oh, the sinner. The second descender.
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right,
The stone.
I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is...
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Good.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh? What is it?
I missed you.
Huh?
Oh god, that's a interesting POV. And just like that, Caribert comes to an end. Okay, that was a quest, alright. That was something. Recall memories of a kin, create medicine, witness the miracle of the sinner, complete Caribert. Okay, that was something. Let's see what is next in line. I have a story quest and a hangout event. Oh, I'm capped out on resin. Okay, I gotta do that too. Okay, that should be the end of the quest. I still have the Manticora chapter I can do. I mean, I guess I'll do it on this live stream, right? How long has this been going on? Let's see. 2 hours? I mean, yeah, sure. I could complete it. Do you guys want me to do, what's her name again? Dehya's story quest? Ooh, why not? No one here. Aruzan? I mean, sure, I'll take it. I don't think I'll use her though. Okay. Traditional opponent hit will restore energy. That's alright. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So let's go for Manticora chapter. Oh, this is in the underground. Bazaar.
Take it easy.
Paimon's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list?
You had a shopping list?
Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some.
Ooh. Damn, I'm craving some biryani now.
We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Dunya-san.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
Huh. So you two are still hanging out together. Dehya, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard. Not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
The Homayanis? That's Dunya-san's
I told Dehya to
surname?
just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dehya wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
The master? Oh, her dad?
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dehya. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
What? She said they'll treat you to the best.
I was waiting for this.
You can still refuse that.
I was waiting for that.
But wait, didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
Look at these two being so
Alright,
wholesome.
fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately.
I feel like something has been off about this world for the last 3 hours.
Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding?
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Oh, looks like Dunyarzad was onto something.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion.
Alright. I want some tea.
Let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's Relics? I thought we got all of them.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar.
Oh, that's their name, okay.
Under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
From Ain to Dakan?
Dakan?
I've forgotten my Arabic. What's Dakan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe
Beard?
me, it's a really stupid name.
Really?
I found it insufferable for years.
Dakan. Okay.
Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
What? Oh, family trouble, I see.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now.
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yep. The scenes tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them. Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your...
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after... Of course, the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after...
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother?
Unfortunately. It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, he'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to but the problem was that he had terrible taste. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around, but after about 20 repeats, they started to get a little dull. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
What an interesting guy.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't sound like he has bad intentions.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish, but that was something I could just shrug off. I had no reason to despise him until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for my looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference
Yikes.
between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me.
You just want to find out why they are suddenly causing so much trouble.
Yeah.
Yep.
I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see. But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
I'll go back to the desert with Dehya.
But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with you, then Paimon bet...
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took him along to help. I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
Yep.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So to Caravan... Oh, I can finally teleport. Thank God. Yo.
Hey, Dehya, you're back. Are these two friends of yours? Likewise. There's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew. Anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what the Khan al-Ahmar's been up to lately. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets.
What?
They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. But it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, a portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
That's terrible!
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so... A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Wait.
Okay.
Power struggle?
Power struggle?
Right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics.
Uh-huh.
If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps.
Okay,
One
intriguing.
last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
Deshret's relic became weaker. They were able to cause so much damage that somehow makes things even more confusing.
Sounds mighty strange to me too. Harun, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew after all.
What he said. Besides, Dehya, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Were you?
Yeah. And while they went to talk with the Khan al-Ahmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Reba. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him.
What can I say? I exude a very green vibe.
Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Sorry, nope.
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's...
Oh. In that case, then you'd better take care of her too.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here. Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
Aha, I see.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Oh, one other thing, Dehya. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Main. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only...
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make...
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment, though. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot...
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
Yeah, this is seems like very important news.
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that and you weren't even gonna tell me?
Oh my god.
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Okay then.
Always like this?
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things
playing tag over
is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homayanis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holof? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here's the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for getting rid of the Khan al-Akhmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Ooh, ambush.
Perfect. Thanks for that.
I like the sound of ambush.
Sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, Dehya.
Okay. Watch over the trade route? I see. Wait, where is the trade route? All the way here? Interesting. I thought the mercenaries would be acting in the desert. I guess the eremites are everywhere, not just in the deserts.
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time. It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another, so let's all be careful.
No need to worry. He knows his way around a fight.
Sure do.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of him.
That I cannot promise, considering how strong my Hotao is.
Ah, here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Okay.
That's close enough.
Busted.
Let's go. What am I stuck on?
I'll be back. You won this one.
Who?
You're the Flame Mane.
Me. I'm also the traveler. I'm right here. My name should be known throughout the Seven Lands.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right.
Yeah, mine too.
Talk. Are you buddies with Khan al-Akhmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about...
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes? You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Didn't know she was, I mean, no comment.
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds!
I'll save you the trouble.
What the f...
Huh? Are you crazy?
Did he kill himself?
Tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
Does biting off your tongue actually kill you?
I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
But why would he be so extreme?
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Well, he's out cold for now. We could wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further. What should we do?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself. There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find... I'm really sorry.
That's the tar. Examine box. It seems Dakan al-Ahmar is really up to no good. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to go for that one, but sure.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it. Maybe it's a record of something.
Uh-huh.
Let me take a look. If this really is a merchant caravan, they should have a record of their transactions.
I see.
Yep, I see an entry for Dakan al-Ahmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti.
I see.
Names. Dakan al-Ahmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora, and the funds will then be passed to a specific person. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakan al-Ahmar.
Okay.
Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah. Every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply
Maybe
marked as
the Mora
delivered.
amounts just happen to cancel each other out? No.
Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Huh?
What's wrong?
Shahzaman Homayani?
What?
Homayani? Could it...
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shahzaman Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani. Just what the heck is going on here? I'm sorry.
Analyze the
You're
situation,
right.
yeah.
I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakan al-Ahmar.
Oh. What?
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been trading with...
That's a possibility. But if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shahzaman as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Rebat or Port Ormos. Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homayanis are in need of money.
I honestly have no idea.
This is getting crazy.
I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious. The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's Elazar. Maybe they borrowed a lot of Mora in the past?
Ooh.
But that's still just a speculation. I don't think the Master would stoop so low to make Mora. You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like this from us.
Mysterious.
What should we do now? All we found is just another mystery.
If you ask me, we already have no choice but to I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. I still have faith in the Homayanis. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her everything, and if we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people.
Dehya, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just end up revealing everything we've discovered together?
Yeah, exactly.
I've considered that possibility. But even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. True, she showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion. That's not how I deal with people.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust Dunyarzad too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's pay
Let's go see her then. This is getting very interesting. Oh, is this above or below? Can't tell.
we're back, my lady.
Oh, that's Tanya,
Oh,
right?
you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any...
Actually, we're still investigating. It's just that we...
I see. The clues you found...
Something like that.
You all look a little dispirited. Why don't you discuss it with me?
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father.
So something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet.
Why is she so good at reading into our
Any
souls?
other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, "Dunyarzad, we're back!"
I guess that would be hard not to notice.
So tell me, what happened?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to...
The Master. Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
I can't help but agree with the trap.
Huh? You mean you feel...
Thank you for sharing all this information. Since you've told me everything you know, in the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me, so... However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dehya?
Ooh, interesting.
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of mora, so...
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it. Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing Beasts?
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given it too much thought. I think I get what you're saying. You'd think none of this was a
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with Dakan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Dehya into our house.
Interesting.
The goal all along was to get Dehya to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
Ooh.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
What this is
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
Sorry we put all this on you so suddenly, Dunyarzad.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be thanking you.
There's a...
Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries, then it's my duty to bring him back to reason.
But is that really the right thing to... My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. I have
Wouldn't
zero
Sino be on a
sympathy
case
for
like
him.
this?
You may call me an ungrateful child, but my feelings will remain the same. However, the Homayani family has treated me with nothing but generosity and kindness. If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homayani family. I would be biting the hand that's fed me over all these years.
True.
It's alright, Dehya. If anyone were to ask, you could always just say that I'm the one who instructed you to get to the...
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the one we should all be worried about right now.
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was the thing about friendship again?
True friendship is built on trust. That's right.
Right, yeah, trust. You said that yourself, Dehya. Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
If your trust hasn't been misplaced, then he probably has many conflicting feelings as well.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should always remember the trust that I've placed in people. In which case, my lady, could you ask the master to come out and have a chat with us?
Sure thing. I also hope...
Usual place?
Ooh, they have a usual place. Isn't that... No? Wait, where is this?
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two.
Ah, yes. My daughter has mentioned them from time to time. It's a privilege to finally meet them in person, but we may skip all the pleasantries for now.
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's something on this record that we're all pretty...
So, that's what you found? Huh. Seems like I can't keep everything from you much longer.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an...
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing.
Ooh, nice ponytail, my guy.
What I do know, though, Dehya, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Wait, me?
Yes.
Huh?
I understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes, as they say, ignorance is bliss. Your father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth, but I must warn you.
What is with all these premonitions? Just tell me the damn thing.
Matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the wind.
Oh my god.
If you must
Enough with the pep talk.
Then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
Kusela's efforts? What?
Heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow.
What kind
I made
of...
it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homayani family. No warning will change my stance on...
I understand. Then let me tell you a little story.
Why do I feel like this is a long story?
Our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, we were attacked by bandits. They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekhan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekhan al-Ahmar go so far to save us and not spare the fellow Eremites? Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly started crying.
Really?
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age. We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father. To repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time, and offered everyone...
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door.
That's her father?
The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of himself. He couldn't even walk anymore without his cane.
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
Oh, Julian, you're still here?
Sure myself.
Nice to hear that.
The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He said there was absolutely nothing to worry about and that he had gotten into a fight. That was all. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, would need a bodyguard of her own. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard when she could barely leave the house. But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day? I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named Dehya.
I'm just eating some grapes. Oh man, I want to get some grapes. That sounds nice right now.
He was the one who recommended Dehya to you.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks.
So, this was before... No. So Dehya's father was part of a group that eventually joined Deshret's relics, I guess?
He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If Dehya could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease, and she'd be able to leave her previous life behind.
And that's why you offered her such generous compensation?
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, I also began to see Dehya as my own daughter. And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. I was willing to spend however much it took. Kusela saved my daughter and I all those years ago in the desert. I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so smart.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dehya's fees. I refused to take any mora from him, but he'd always send me funds. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while until I received another letter from him a few years ago.
Oh?
The letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, medicine, and even explosive materials.
Why though?
Isn't that around the time that Dakan al-Akhmar started becoming more aggressive?
Oh, was that not her father then?
When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became wary. I wanted to meet him face to face to discuss things, but by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, it's probably because he doesn't want to put Dehya at risk.
Bro, I thought that guy's name is Shazam. Shazam. Yeah, Shazam would have been a better name, not gonna lie.
That thought occurred to me as well.
Oh god.
I figured that he probably came to me for help because he had nobody else to turn to. After some deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I turned down all his requests for explosives and weaponry. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to others coming to harm, but I could not simply reject his plea for help. In the end, it probably was the wrong decision. I plugged my ears to the rumors and just chose a solution that made me feel least guilty about myself.
I mean, this story is not as bad as I thought it would be.
If you can, please tell me where he is. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me from getting tangled up in his world. If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world.
Oh no. Dehya, please don't feel that way.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions.
Try to believe in him?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I can do it. But I guess you do have a point. We haven't uncovered the whole truth yet. We still need to figure out his exact actions and reasoning for these last few years.
I'll do my best to help. Of course, anything between the two of you would need to be resolved between you and him alone.
Thanks,
I don't know
Shazam.
Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his brigade with some goods, I tried my best to avoid getting involved any further with him. However, there's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary in the desert and is now a member of the Corps of 30. He's responsible for supplying weapons and liaising with the Dakan al-Akhmar's merchant caravan. I think he should know Kusela's whereabouts. I've heard.
Oh my god, there's so much talking in this quest.
Enjoy the cool wind at night outside the tavern. Maybe you'll be able to find him there.
Understood. Thank you, sir. Then I guess this is bye for now.
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, I'm still a little dazed and haven't finished processing everything quite yet. My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I'm also not sure if there was a right way to handle this problem.
I mean, he didn't really supply weaponry, so food, I guess. I don't know.
Our only course of action is to turn everything we know over to the core of 30 and let them render judgment.
Yes. It's time to face.
Look for Javad outside the tavern at night. Here? Oh wait, outside the tavern. Let me turn it to nighttime. Man, am I glad to move again. Why do the names sound like Indians? Because Sumeru is based on Indian rainforest, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Javad.
Huh? Who are you guys?
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert while working for the Corps. Pretty bold, if you ask me.
Shh! Keep your voice down. How do you come with me? We should take this elsewhere. I'll be happy to talk things over once we're somewhere. This place should do. Alright. Back to my question.
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the Corps, I assume.
Wait,
I think he does.
There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this out.
So what's in it for you anyway?
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I waited in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also make some quick mora.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Khan al-Akmar, and we're gonna put an end to their operations. If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word later to reduce the terms of your punishment.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of mora from my last run. Just give me a number, and I'm sure we can...
Right.
My patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after something other than money.
All right, sheesh. But you gotta promise you'll put in some nice words for me later. They're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the last time I made my delivery to the desert. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice words from us.
Hey, come on. Now you're just being unreasonable.
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us straight into a trap? Don't forget, you're the one with no bargaining chips.
Exactly.
Right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're not there anymore, I'll try to figure out something else for y'all.
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want us to call the folks from the
Take it easy.
Oh god. All the way here? I think this update is for the Indians. Kind of, yeah. Like how Mondstadt is Germany, Liu is China, Inazuma is Japan, and Sumeru is India, I guess. I think Fontaine is France,
like
is what I heard.
That should be their camp right up ahead.
What's next? Natland? Natland is Latin America. And what's the last place? Shnezhnaya. Shnezhnaya is Russia.
Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves.
That is so cool to think about though.
I'm here to see Kusela.
That's such a unique concept.
Tell him to get out here.
Oh, what?
Dehya, why are you here?
Security? Wasn't he one of Kusela's friends.
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Anyone else? Oh, there's one more.
Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Bashar and Idrisi. What are these names?
Game's up. Fun's over.
She's so...
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want it to just bring Kusela to me. There's no... Did you understand a single word I just said?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm... Dehya. He died a long time ago.
Ooh.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man...
When did he die? What happened?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Motivated by revenge.
Let me start from the beginning. Dehya, do you know how the head of the relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority.
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record.
Record?
Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's Relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail.
Kusela thought there was no escaping the
That's
records.
precisely it.
Okay.
Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dehya and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dehya, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
My life, my rules, my style, my attitude. You love me or hurt me, I don't care. Don't believe
You were
it.
probably
Okay.
the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this
Yeah.
organization's sinister rules.
I see.
Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this, and I'd never seen him get injured or beaten.
Indian memes be like... I mean, I think the desert is like Persian, right? I'm not sure.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So, even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
This is
Boss can't have
yeah,
just
this is
died
sad,
for
alright.
nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
From that point on, the sole purpose of Dakan al-Ahmar became revenge.
Please review. Okay, I'll look into it after the Dehya story quest. That's alright.
The big fire that boss started was quite a blow to headquarters strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end.
But Dashrath's relics haven't been the only victims of your revenge.
There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies. From food and medicine to weaponry and explosives. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
Responding to violence with more violence will only cause more pain. Do you have any idea the amount of damage you've done?
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the freedom that the boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world. We used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, he really went and lived those stories out himself. As for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low. We have no right to even imagine such an existence. But maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved, and more people. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning. But as we acted the parts and recited the lines, we were drawn in. And now, we want to see the story through to the end. I'm sorry, Dehya. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young. Just think of this as a madman ranting.
Okay. This is, yeah, I guess, yeah. It is heartbreaking.
Huh? Dehya? You wanna go with them?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that some situations get so bad that it's difficult to tell good from evil. All I know is that Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
Okay, I'm on your side there. Oh, wait, why is there... What?
Yeah, Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see this through to the end.
Yeah, I want to see it through to the end.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like this.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants, but the fact is, I owe him this much.
Okay. Someone wanted to do a quick review. I mean, sure I could. I'm tired of all the talking, if I'm being honest. Oh, where? 600, 4, 5. Oh, not found. 604. Yep, I guess you're not in the NA server, so sorry about that. Alright, continuing on.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
Alright, let's go see the hiding place of the Deshret's relics and take some revenge for Dehya's father. I'm just ready to beat up some guys right now. Where is it? This one?
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Teleport waypoint?
Should be. I don't think they have enough manpower left to post guards and defend their perimeters.
Am I in the desert? Yeah. Oh, it's a domain. Led by Kuseila's old comrades, you arrived at the final hideout of the Deshret's relics. Fierce resistance is to be expected within, but it's time to call it curtains for vengeance whether rolled on you. Yeah, I guess I could have taken Raiden. It's fine.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this on the inside.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got.
Who cares? We'll round.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
Yeah, we'll know.
I have many battle experiences, don't worry.
Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
Oh, they're actually taking the lead. Holy. Oh, and we get to play Dehya. What is Dehya's he can have reach C at 90. 4-piece noblesse. Okay. C to 41. C3. Oh man, I don't know. 8, 8, 11. I mean, if a character has to be C3. Okay. And she doesn't work well with Jingshu or Yelan. I don't know. Wait, where are the enemies? Where is she? 5?
Let's get it on!
I guess Shangri wouldn't be bad. Right? Yeah, it feels so weird using her. Yeah, that proc. Yeah, it doesn't proc much. Okay. Boom, 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 and boom. I guess that's kind of satisfying. Oh, why can't I climb up here? Okay.
Things are about to get dicey. Rain Cutter! Rain outlines your...
Crumble! Order guide you.
It doesn't proc well with those. Wait, I ran out really?
You asked for it.
Oh, we are really beating her up at this corner, huh?
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any...
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't
Oh
think we
my
figured anything
god.
else.
Are you joking me? Really?
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, see...
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. Let's go! We can't let the boss stab.
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can... the better!
Oh.
Let's see.
Whoops, my bad. Okay, I can hear again.
I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Okay, let's go!
As a puzzle? What is this? Ah, I see. Huh. Oh, feels so nice to use Utao.
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
What? Oh. That was pretty easy.
Gotcha. Let's get it on.
I don't know, she feels more like a physical build more than a pyro build.
You're dead meat.
But then her burst only deals pyro damage, so I don't know.
Quietly now. Busted.
There's more? Oh, it's not there. Three more. I'm just gonna use Futao.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Yeah, this feels so much more nicer. I just hope I don't die. No one saw that.
You asked for it.
Oops, wrong. That's what I wanted. Ah, more puzzles. Does this rotate? This rotates. Wait a second. I think it was fine as it was. Okay. Purple. That's not what I wanted. I love the music. The Egyptian vibes.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side.
I mean, with puzzles as easy as those, I don't see why
But as a
it
desert
wouldn't be.
dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to
Run. Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already.
Really?
I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin.
You witnessed the golden age? What do you mean?
Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing.
And one thing alone, and what is that?
The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
The hell does that mean?
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us draw our weapons! We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers. They are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory.
Right.
Wave 1, charge! Eliminate them!
He literally calls him Wave 1.
Gather! Law of the jungle! Where do you think
I mean, yeah. It's pushing them out of the circle though.
I'll be back.
Let's say I do this once, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do it once again. Wait, no, that's not how it works. I'm doing something wrong.
I'll be you back. Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
Things are about to get dicey.
Now you're
Quietly now.
Okay
Let me
then.
weave you a verse. No, my
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
Let's get it on!
Now you're testing my patience.
Oh, I gained a lot of health.
Brothers! With me, this is where we prove our faith.
You all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
I don't know if any of those hit them.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay.
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter—
Yes, keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down! This is our last stand!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks.
Draw away?
I'm going to see if I can take out that...
Wait a minute. Oh, they have Drew. What? One person? Oh, okay.
Come and face me, Michel! So they've broken through the front as well.
Yeah, you suck at desert tactics.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
Time to pay for everything you've done, Michel.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading.
What?
Wait!
Why does everything in the desert end up with being buried in sand? Okay, this is kind of comical how there's no background music.
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride...
Okay.
Hey, Dehya! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
Oh. It was a one... Okay. It's a one-sided elevator. Oh, that's the opposite of what I wanted actually. Why would it go up without me? Oh my god.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed— Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of— Why would I know? It's not—
This is your last—
Hey, I said I don't— If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves?
The irony. His life became a light for so many. Yet to others, where's the records room?
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean Kusela? Ah, yeah, I remember him. Watch your mouth. That's our— He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room.
Pretty impressive.
He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is Tell me, where—
It's just over there. Go see it for your— There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind— Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy.
Very interesting. Oh. Hey, what's over there? Now where did they come from, I wonder?
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in. If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Dehya.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
And that's actually sad.
Is this a cane? It must be the one that Dehya's father used.
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh?
Oh, what's up with the cane?
So...
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no
Ah.
more, for Princess Dehya has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dehya, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dehya, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
Damn, that actually sent shivers down my spine. Or is it goosebumps? I don't know, one of the two. Finally joined the investigation and ensuring order. The members of the relics were brought to justice. Oh god, that went by so fast.
What's this?
We got you some snacks and drinks, all on Paimon's tab.
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money.
She got loads of money.
Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super confused at the time, but said it was an adorable thing to say. These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy.
Oh lord, okay. She rarely spends her allowance on other people. It's really my treat, but you get the point.
This way you get something from the both of us for the price of one.
Right.
Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once you've gotten something in your tummy.
Doesn't always work like that, Paimon, but sure.
Junior Zad will also be
I'll take your word for it.
She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't know what to say. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared during our previous adventures. But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace, and I was left feeling more empty than ever before. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me.
Everything has happened so fast. True,
right.
true.
To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all. Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different?
But how are you a bad guy though?
Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth, and nearly even shed tears for his sake. We're hypocrites, all of us.
Yeah, that's true. You should never question your true feelings.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings after it's already too late.
You're back! Are all of you alright?
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now— Huh?
Paimon will explain.
I'm sorry. I really should have controlled my emotions better.
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
Ah, man.
Your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, This whole thing has finally shown me the difference between... My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new... However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs.
Odd jobs?
It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Wasn't she gonna start a fund for children or something?
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
Oh, there's more. I thought that was the end right there.
This rug here is quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
That?
Hey, aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can still wait. Are you here to...
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all in a fight?
Oh, that's why he's talking weird.
Give you something. I'll be on my way to give myself up to the Corps after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too in.
Ah, so you probably got...
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me and told me that it contained some of the old man's last... Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone.
He just gave it to us for free.
This box contains everything that Dehya's father left behind. Huh. It feels lighter than expected.
How would you know? You're not carrying it.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh, it kinda stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably
Wait,
means
the
this is
Academia?
really important to him.
And here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did.
Oh, lol.
Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Isn't that just common sense? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons.
So sweet of him,
round
though.
iron top, a wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and
A scarf?
clip. Why are these things here?
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as some kind of personal trash heap and dumped any and everything in there. 2 empty liquor bottles.
I'm sorry, how many things are there in that small box?
Are these the kinds of things that a normal person would leave behind?
Huh? There's something in—
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dehya. It's a letter. It's all right. I'll just read it out.
Okay, if you say so.
Of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say, or at least record down.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at him.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that...
Wait, what?
What? Shit, I didn't mean to press that button.
Surely,
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as
what is happening?
I went out into the desert for a drink one day and discovered a baby in the sands. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Sounds like you...
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice. I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I could just tell them that I suddenly wanted to play at being a father.
Wow.
At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
And I'm actually gonna cry, what the hell?
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child. I suppose, or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you.
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to learn the truth of everything like this.
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me. I just have one wish. To tell them that there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky, because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was something, guys. I really did not expect to end this on such a sad note. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and being with me till the end of the stream. Let's see, am I able to, just a second. Yeah. I'm not used to this live redirect thing. Alright, yeah, I think I'll just end the stream then. Thank you guys so much for watching. I still have Faruzan's Hangout quest, so if you guys want to see it, comment down below. And I'll do another live stream for it. Alright? So, see you guys next time. Bye!